Hello everybody, welcome to your boy Mum's live stream for the evening. Judging by how I started the stream, I think the game's probably going to crash soon, but that's okay. We're going to make King Arthur's game crash pretty soon ourselves. We're going to kill him for Smythe is what I'm saying. It's a bit of a spoiler, but it's probably not. I mean, I think anybody can imagine that if they're siding with Angel... Oh goodness gracious, please just let me fast travel. If they're siding with Angel, they're going to have to do some nefarious things and kill the leaders of other factions. Which is what we're doing. And Mr. Smythe probably not going to like it. You wanted me to be discreet, but I can't control that I failed the prerequisites without knowing it. I failed prerequisites for completing this quest the correct way. And doing this discreetly. So we're just going to have to openly kill him. Let's grab a shotgun. I think that's the best way to do it. Poisoner shotgun. I have 21 shells. I think 21 shells should do the trick. What kind of grenades do I have? Let's do this fun at least. I don't want to burn him. I mean, he's a good guy, right? What do you guys... Comment. Tell me in the comments. What do you think of King Arthur? Do you think he's a good guy? Let me go to my channel and get in the live stream so I can see the chat. OBS isn't running the chat for some reason. But yeah, be sure to comment if you're here after the stream's up what you think as well. You know, I love hearing from you guys. There's links in the description and in the chat if you guys want to check those out. Let's get something fancy. You know what? Nimble Zap Pistol. It seems like it'll do pretty decent damage. This one, I like this one. We could do the returns policy, but I feel like he's going to kick my ass if I try to go melee. The Clash. I didn't think of that one. Oh, it's only got 9 bullets. We'll do this. We're going with the baseball bat. I think I have some grenades equipped. Yeah, and it's always... some reason I always just end up at nighttime. I don't know why. I don't know what causes it. Here, let's just get that up there as a prerequisite. Oh, it's just a gas grenade? I missed. There. Oh, that was closer. Let's try to rebound it. Oh, that was a little too hard. I didn't think it would bounce that hard. Let's try it this way. You know what? That's going to detonate up there. We're in the face. Shit. Does it do any damage? I don't even know what it does. Alright. He's a nice guy. He's gonna be really kind about...
I won't yield.
Oh, he said he wouldn't yield.
Good God. What are the two ways around it? It's fight time. Blimey!
Alright, we gotta get out of here. You know, even his... I forget that even his horses are... loyal to him and will try to kill you if you hurt him. Crap. That you only live twice quest I really wanted to do. It seems intriguing, but we just gotta move on because apparently by doing quests for Camelot previously, I failed the prerequisites to be able to do the stuff with Dr. North, and it seems like a James Bond referencing kind of situation. We gotta do parkour. I feel like I'm playing, oh shit, oh shit. No! No, I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit the Windows button. Sorry. Game's still working fine, it's just... I'm an idiot. And I'm stuck. This game wasn't made to be made to be Assassin's Creed. Alright. Angel is ruled by the elusive figure. Yeah. We know that. Do friendly people trigger landmines? Do I have landmines? Let's get real... We be real cartoonish with this. I'm honestly shocked that it didn't... quick save while I was in there. We need an escape route is what I'm thinking. I think I'm catching the flu or something. A cold or allergies. I think it's allergies because everybody's having allergies. But it's coming in at the worst time. Right when my like work week is starting, basically. And this week I was going to go hard. I was going to do morning dash, lunch dash, dinner dash. Which is... It's a bold thing there. Anybody that's done DoorDash, it's definitely a bold and undertaking to be doing that kind of stuff.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Oh, you know what? Let's see if he's selling anything that can kill
Can't find it
Arthur.
elsewhere. Try here.
Maybe he has the sword. The sword and the stone.
Take a look.
They have some pretty cool swords in this faction. I can't wait to do a playthrough with them.
Until next time.
He's aggressive. Best part of this is that we get to listen to Hungarian Rhapsody again. It was just a lovely tune. Alright, let's check out. No, he doesn't set it off. Okay. That improves things for us, I think. What else? The floater gas grenade. I don't know what this does. It seemed to pacify him if he doesn't get pissed off when I throw it at him. Oh, wait, I guess that sets off the... Oh shit, he's sturdy. I don't know what his outfit does.
From the revolution.
What are you doing?
He had 193 tickets. Alright, let's get his mace out. This does 132 damage.
I got no use in dawdling. Time for bed.
It's an absurd weapon.
How's about some ultra violence?
Egbert,
Scum.
he seemed to ask me if I was scum. Return to Smythe in Westminster. Okay, he's gonna be in Westminster. Is this horse hostile? No, okay, I'm cool with that. Cover my retreat, buddy. I should have saved the landmines. Oh, shit. You can't sprint and open your inventory when you're doing it the way I am. Molotov cocktails are actually gonna be an underrated tool here.
My country.
Wasn't expecting it to... I was trying to throw it behind her and then bonk her in the head. My bad.
Cold.
That is not cold. That lady said cold.
Let the battle commence.
There we go. We've escaped. Ah, Lancelot. You didn't deserve this. I do want his armor though. Look at that. That's dope. I got lucky. Aye. Indeed, sire. My lord. Spotted dick.
Okay.
Serrated. Whoa. A handle with a rare doll. Oh, it has the... Wow. Arondite. It has the cute Thulu doll on the... I actually... Hang on. I don't like the sword design because the blade design looks like a Mall Ninja sword, but... Hang on. Let me look up Arondite. See if it has anything to do with... Oh, it's a sword in Arthurian legend. I was thinking if it had anything to do with Cthulhu. Because it has the cute Thulu on the handle. Taking that. Bangers and mash. Baron armor. Camelot cape. Oh, I'm overweight. Let's see, I definitely don't need 5th column uniforms at all. I hate the 5th column. Drop. I don't need that really. I'm not gonna use that. Angel fatigues, angel helmet. I might keep the angel helmet. The Baron arm. It's not worth it, but I would like to dress up our ghoul companion in it. Maybe in the future. I look so sinister. Oh, you know what? I might ditch this cape for the red cape. Arthur's outfit. I might get rid of this gatherer cape. Where's the... Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Camelot cape. I gotta say, the music is timed perfectly. This is still the same song that we started with. It's a long song. Has a lot of movements. Smythe's hat, for sure. Ah, he... I mistimed it.
Cold.
Alright. Oh, shit. Hi, Arthur. Oh my gosh. Just meant to go to inventory, damn it. There we go. Mission achieved. Or accomplished. Finished. Concluded. Exhausted. Whatever. I love this song. It's a good piece, and it also just reminds me of Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, which are beautiful cartoons. No shortage of beauty in those. Just wanted to go into first person, please. Where? Oh my gosh, I can't sprint. It's so frustrating. Head of Civil Services office. Let's go into Smythe's office. I wonder if they'll let me in with this hat on, because they require a bowler hat, and this should count as a bowler hat, but I wonder if there's some sort of like chip in it or something, you know, like a debit card chip, those whatever those are, or a SIM card in it, telling people that it belongs to Smythe when they scan it. Alright. Flashlight on. They should play this piece on the bells of London. Yeah, I definitely set that off. Miss Woodcock.
Good day. Smythe is expecting you. You remembered about the bowler hat. People sometimes try to pull a fast one, but not you. Please make your way to the office. Smythe's ready to take your call.
I'm too slow to pull a fast one, Miss Woodcock. Oh, these gentry are really quick at standing up. They sure know how to rise.
Whatever it is,
You just
leave
heard
me
Franz Liszt's
out of it.
Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2.
Try and
playing
in
that at
touch
your
with
own personal
humanity.
pace. In 1836, Robert
think it's the wrong
Schumann
one.
declared this Chopin's
Am I
closest
invisible,
work to
or are you an
genius.
invalid?
I agree with
Which
you.
is it?
Here we go, this
And
way.
now, here is Ballad No. 1 in G minor, Opus 23.
Alright. Phone call. Hello. Oh, you know what? Ahoy, ahoy. Hello?
Greetings. I trust you're well rested.
Am I? Let's see, I feel terrible. Every part of my body is sore. I feel like I'm on the verge of purging from every orifice. You know, I actually feel great, well-rested, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed like a coiled spring. I'm positive he's gonna, like, say something pissy at me.
Quite. I'm pleased to hear you're in good spirits.
Also, it's quiet.
You need to be in good health, as we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Let's see, I have prior commitments. I'll be back later. I was hoping we'd be able to take it easy for a while.
If only. Such endeavors are cursed with being thankless, arduous, and enduring. As I'm sure you've witnessed firsthand, the situation out there has changed. There's a feverish tension, an emergent frenzy. Decisive action is imperative.
I hope you guys can hear it. It says on my my end that it's ranging in the like negative 30 decibels, which is basically inaudible on YouTube. But basically, he says that decisive actions are required. He's glad that I'm well rested and in good health because much work is needed to be done. The situation outside Westminster and within Westminster has become heated because of all the factions involved. Please go on. I have noticed. I'm assured to hear you talk about this. Sounds like a loaf of waffle to me. Get on with it. I've noticed. I'm assured to hear you talk about this.
Truth be told, the situation on the ground is and has been unacceptable for far too long. My proximity to such savagery has been a constant personal source of frustration. Simply put, there are extensive belligerent parties that have been distastefully ignored, tolerated for expediency. No more. Circumstances have evolved, and so should we. This compromise was the result of pragmatism, not will. The time has come for a transition towards a permanent arrangement.
Alright, he's looking for a permanent arrangement. Could you not have rushed into power immediately after the bombs fell? Seems to me that you're cleaning up a mess caused by your own complacency. So you've had more resources than anyone for years and yet have done nothing. Okay, so it sounds like you have a plan. I said, how about, I'll say, could you not have rushed into power immediately after the bombs fell?
The situation was more precarious than our current position implies. A great proportion of the government infrastructure was completely obliterated. To survive such conditions in the immediate aftermath consumed a great many
And
precious resources
you must be pretty old.
and lives. Investing everything on a complex military maneuver would have represented a huge risk. Taking unacceptable risks for uncertain rewards is reckless and poorly considered.
I'm going to say the one that accuses him of being complacent and this being his mess.
While it is true we emerged as the strongest immediate power, London sustained heavy bombardment. The situation on the ground was, and still is, desperate. We could not afford to make ourselves victims of the chaos. The reality is that the government has limited resources. There simply isn't any margin for error. We could not afford to undermine our strategic position. The threat was existential.
So basically he said that, you know, everything was pretty destroyed by the bombs. There wasn't the infrastructure in place to be able to make a decisive move, and things were too chaotic to be able to organize. And then with the complacency one, he basically said that, you know, yada, 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 it's not my fault. So you've had more resources than anyone years, and yet you have
What a
done nothing.
reductive opinion. By allowing the chaotic situation to burn out, we kept our strength. Inevitably, these hoodlums consolidated into bases of power. Yet because we hadn't expended our strength in pointless street fighting, we maintained our scientific and intelligence networks. These have been critical in influencing diplomatic relations between factions. Hardly in action.
Basically, he's been using his spies to be a substitute for boots on the ground, and just using the factions as pawns.
I do.
So he has a plan.
Several, in fact. I am to take direct control of the Lord Chancellorship. For that, I need a royal decree. We want the transfer of power to look legitimate. The salient details are in the dossier on my desk. Call if you have any questions. Be seeing you.
Alright, dossier on his desk.
Horrible to live in places without luxury.
Angel dossier. Let's open it up. Alright, a cunning plan, step 1. Okay. How long is this? 3 pages. Goodness gracious, how much time do they think I have in this world? Let's see, briefing document for Field Agent Wayfarer, do not distribute. I'm going to distribute the shit out of this. From Signet U51 Analyst, good God, Sparrow to Control to A132, alright. Reply Baroness Brenda Beaumont, aka Baroness. Oh, I know where she is. Report collated by Sparrow. Queries and ancillary information can be requested through the intelligence portal. Please make a request made to your IIO. Objective: obtain an authentic royal appointment document from Baroness Brenda Beaumont. I think I have a quest for that, a side quest for her, that I accidentally triggered by buying someone's head. Strategy: we do not have the resources to replace her, given our time constraint. She is also broadly sympathetic to our goals. Based on Baroness's psychological profile, the recommended strategy is blackmail. The Baroness holds her position within the state in high regard, but not for political reasons. Since adopting the position, she has not made any attempt to use her position for personal gain. She has only used her power to enforce rule infractions. This demonstrates a clear preference for propriety. Undermining her reputation would be professionally catastrophic and personally devastating. Material. Bundled with this dossier is a holodisc containing information that would be extremely compromising in its nature, both personally and professionally. The holodisc is a recorded, prolonged correspondence with her lover, a Thamesfolk codenamed Gilly. This should provide sufficient compromising material to foster compliance. If you're unaware, Thamesfolk are fish people, so it being named Gilly is quite funny. Biography. Baroness is a long-standing, well-known, and popular member of the London social scene. Despite limited participation, her husband is Winston Rowlandson Shapland, a prominent industrialist. They have been married for 17 years and have 2 children. Despite an external projection of marital bliss, the Baroness has been witnessed fraternizing by Buzzard 132131 in Lewisham. So, for reference, they have pigeons that are robots and spies. Profession. Baroness is the current Lord Chamberlain, where she is held in high regard. Her responsibilities are managing the Royal Estate Incorporated, HRM Windsor, as well as final say on the editorial output of all periodicals produced by the gentry. Mice profile, I don't know what mice profile is. I guess maybe that's their special alternative. Recommended course of action, coercion, CEIM. I have no idea. Okay, money, ideology, coercion, ego. Oh, is that's mice. Okay, that's interesting. Money. Baroness has a significant independent source of income and wealth tied to family inheritance as well as financial remuneration. I don't know what that word means. For services carried out. Is that remuneration maybe it's supposed to be? I don't know. Ideology. She is steadfast in her devotion to her monarch, but has no strong beliefs or moral positions. Her view of her role is pragmatic, and her professional vocation will not tolerate undue focus. We believe her to be broadly sympathetic to our aspirations and goals. Coercion. Baroness Beaumont's life is dedicated to her profession. Her professional vocation cannot and will not tolerate negative publicity. Ego. While she does have narcissistic tendencies, it would be hard to inflate her position in any material way. As such, we could not offer her anything that would not compromise our own power in relation to her. Okay, so seems like C is coercion. Got it. Cunning plan, step 2. Should I read step 2 or am I going to get ahead of myself? Let's see. Data. Read Smythe's thoughts. Okay. I'm like illiterate today. I'm sorry, guys. Cunning plan step 2. Alright. Sparrow. Regarding. I think it's regarding, not reply. Regarding Baron Earl Winthrop. Report collated by Robin. Queries and ancillary information can be requested through the intelligence portal. Please make a request made to your IIO. Objective. Once in possession of the royal appointment, you must have it embossed with a seal by Baron Earl Winthrop. Strategy. Baron Earl Winthrop is a insignificant, indolent idiot, a narcissist. He is motivated entirely by base desires. Unfortunately, these are ephemeral and difficult to anticipate. A lack of precaution and a heavily irradiated environment have luckily disarmed his penetrative ability, however. This has driven his hedonistic tendencies further into the bizarre. The optimal strategy would be to satiate his desires. However, should this fail, he can be easily physically overcome. Alright, biography. A gifted childhood held early promise, but the Baron's voracious appetite for indulgence has defined his personality. His professional background is undeniably nepotistic. Baron Earl is heir to the noble Winthrop family. His family's legacy is significant. Comparatively, his personal legacy is a string of bizarre public sexual indulgences. There have been several recorded public incidents with all manner of individuals, objects, and even treasured landmarks. Baron von Chai to completion, while Alex the Ford engaging at the Arthur Sullivan Memorial. Good to know. His libertine lifestyle makes him a profoundly useful asset. He is ignorant that his position confers a significant reach. It is our assessment that he has a complete lack of ambition. He has continuously shown an unwillingness to engage with power his title confers. These attributes make him a prized asset to the civil service. The Baron is the sole heir of the affluent Winthrop estate. Despite his lack of ambition and interest, this fortune has exploded. This growth has made him a pariah with his contemporaries. This is due to their investments performing poorly against his inaction. This envy and his strange predilections have led to his increasing social isolation. Over the last few years, he has gone from frequent visitor to permanent resident of Wimbledon. When he's not propositioning competitors and staff or requisitioning sports equipment for personal use, with quotes, he can be found spectating and entertaining, quotes, at games from his private box. Profession. Baron Winthrop is the Lord Keeper of the Seal. The Keeper of the Seal is nominally regarded as a ceremonial position. However, it can circumvent numerous administrative checks if utilized correctly. Luckily, the Baron lacks the curiosity to avail himself of this fact. The position is hereditary and has been passed from several generations of the Winthrop household. Okay, so let's see, what was his mice stats? M3I0 C7E9. Okay, so his ego is the most vulnerable position. Money. Baron is sole heir of the Winthrop estate. The size of his fortune is amongst the wealthiest in London. The Baron himself, however, demonstrates no avaricious qualities beyond the opportunities that money can provide. Ideology. Earl Winthrop has no motivations beyond satisfying his immediate urges. His familiarity with politics does not stretch beyond the superficial. Coercion. The Baron is a notorious coward, and while this plays into certain forms of sexual gratification, violence outside of this context can also be a way to exploit him. So we have to be sure that when we do violence to him, it is not within the context of sexual endeavors. Ego. Baron Winthrop has no motivations beyond his own gratification. His hedonism is profound, and he embraces flattery readily. This makes him an incredibly easy person to manipulate, as he is outspoken by his pleasures. Alright, cunning step 3. Alright, let's see here. Regarding Baron Nigel Honeyset. Alright, report. Yeah. objective, Baron Honeysett is the head of the Ministry of Justice, and as such is a member of the Privy Council, most likely to lead any form of judicial review of the royal appointment. This must not be allowed to happen. Please see Associate Order WW 102XXCS988. Baron Honeysett has historically been a willing asset. Unfortunately, he has begun to develop ideas above his station. We cannot afford a protege to become a maverick. Removing him from his role would make our plan impossible. Our assessment is that he will comply, given a sufficient veracious demonstration of our reach. Biography. Baron Nigel was the only child of a minor noble. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Gifted, but headed towards destitution. He was identified by our fast track program. He excelled in the Ministry of Justice alongside his predecessor in post, Lord Southgate. They would make a great team. Honeysett wrote a great portion of Lord Southgate's legacy, a primary legislation governing prisons and the indenture system. Since Southgate's death, however, he has come to see his work as in a more negative light. This is where his relationship with Miss Sugar has emerged. He is grooming Cecily Sugar and has been assisting her career path in law. He seeks to use his unique knowledge of the law to undermine it via a proxy. His hope is that Miss Sugar will be able to facilitate a judiciary vanguard and consolidate his hold on the ministry. Let's see. So this man is the Lord Chief Justice of the Gentry. His remit includes the management and recruitment of all judicial appointments. He also has final say in the scheduling of all legal proceedings. His position is critical to the functioning of the state and must be kept within our sphere of influence. Mice profile M3I7C8E6. So coercion is the best, but so is ideology. Money. The Baron is independently wealthy and lives a modest lifestyle. It would take precious resources to deny him his meager comforts. His psychological profile could not determine if a material sum would turn his head. Ideology. The Baron does not have a specific ideological drive beyond pragmatism. This has served us well. Baron Honeysett believes in authority, and so showing him ours will. Coercion. If he continues to feel that we can keep London secure, he will continue to serve us. We need to make him feel surrounded by our influence. Ego. The Justice Minister is a proud man, and he enjoys his prominence in society. Any notion this may be taken away from him would provoke a strong reaction. We cannot afford to take that risk. Okay, so we can't play on his ego. Alright, this last one. Liquidate Cecily Sugar. The mission requires the operation to occur in public at Royal Albert Hall during a live recording of Interrogation Interregnum. Participants of the show have been assessed for risk and deemed expendable. In face of the importance of the operation, there is no room for failure. The target will need to be liquidated publicly. To facilitate this goal, we have left an explosive device behind the curtain next to the rear backstage exit. The explosion will be significant, but targeted. Nobody offstage should be harmed. However, the operative should be clear of the site when the device is activated. Risk factors. Liquidation is scheduled to occur at a public event. As such, there is a high risk of interference from the public. We would strongly advise the explosive device, a reminder to all that London is a dangerous place for the wicked. Alright. Ash's profile. Adaptability. We believe Cecily to be a studious person. Outside of an office, she is out of her element. Skills not applicable. Health, young, healthy. Experience, she has no combat experience. Strength, negligible.
What's
I like
that
it.
smell? Oh, it's you.
I would actually like to ask him about the targets.
I trust you read the list. Ask away.
Yes, sir. He said, I trust you read the list, asked away. Let's see. Won't such a powerful position bring you unwanted attention?
No, quite the opposite, in fact. The role is historically ceremonial. Though it would allow me to suppress certain parliamentary procedures. Very few know this, however, nor will they, until it's too late.
About the names on the list.
Naturally.
Alright, let's ask about them in order, see if I can remember. Baroness Brenda Beaumont, Earl Winthrop, and Nigel. Oh, they're in order. Brenda Beaumont.
Baroness is the Lord Chamberlain, a considerable choke point in the functioning of the state. As such, she is integral to our plans. You'll need her to sign a royal appointment. If she chooses to value pedantry over my objectives, avail her of the hollow disk I've given you. Any further questions?
Alright. Intelligence 4. So the information on this holodisk is compromising to her position. Obviously, that's like a dumb thing to say. Is she not sympathetic to our objectives?
Ideologically and morally, there's no issue. Yet she's not as compliant as one might hope her to be. She fears the laws of the land. I worry she will choose to hide behind bureaucracy, propriety, and regulation. These are tools for the state, not against it. You see, she understands what is happening, but is playing it safe so she can cling to the victor. Cowards cling to fear, and so you must use fear.
Alright, so the information on this holodisk.
She's having an affair, and with one of those ghastly townsfolk at that. The gentry would find that obscene.
I find it kind of obscene. Townsfolk kind of nasty. It's all very clear.
Good.
Alright, listen to the next guy. Baron Earl Winthrop.
The effete Baron Winthrop may possess the demeanor of someone
Winthrop.
class, but don't be mistaken. This pompous, precious pig has all the squealing proclivities of a hedonist.
Oh, it's better if you look away, I guess.
He's a bottomless void of vulgar pleasure, yet you, must work with him. Convince him to stamp the royal appointment with the ceremonial seal. Any further questions?
Perception 406. I will not become his plaything if that's what you're suggesting.
Just to be explicit from the outset, that is not what I am suggesting.
Okay.
He's a coward, afraid of being taken from the delights of this world. Threaten his life, and he will comply.
Does he have any reason to not cooperate?
He spends his day challenging young men and women at tennis, so as to leer at them. I don't perceive him having any real motivations beyond satisfying his desires.
She's a creep. Very clear.
Good.
Alright, last one. Baron Nigel Honeysett.
Normally, I'd say Honeysett is a valued asset, but this reliance, in reality, has evolved into conceit. He's trying to consolidate his own influence over the judiciary, an unacceptable outcome. He has a protégée, Cecily Sugar. Get rid of her. She's exuberant, an iconoclast. Our project requires guile and discipline. Send her back to Kingdom Come at one of her debates. Honeysett will quickly fall into line.
Alright, let's ask. It seems risky to kill her publicly.
On the contrary, the device may be loud, but the blast concentrated. Regardless, the audience, to be frank, are expendable. Debtors sympathetic to the cause, or creditors with bounteous assets.
If she's as ambitious as you imply, can't she be bribed? Honeysett will fall into line.
We must be decisive and unsentimental. The profile for Cecily Sugar is comprehensive. Any potential she has is curbed by the risk of non-compliance.
If she's as principled and disciplined as you say, are you sure he'll be intimidated?
He'd never pursue her, but he's deeply infatuated with her. He seeks to have her intimately in his odd little orbit, dependent and thankful of his patronage. If you deny him of whatever future exists in his head, you show him that we control his destiny, not him.
That's tragic.
Besides, I'm saving him the inevitable torment of abandonment. Good.
I guess Smythe has been heartbroken in the past. That must be why he's so ornery.
If I see one more up and come.
Let's see. Smythe, oh, not in cruelty, not in wrath, the Reaper. Okay, we already got that. We've already read that one.
I'm a peasant, I'll go mad.
Wonder if we'll see Mr. X again. Let's see here. This building's difficult to navigate. Alright, well, looks like first things first, we gotta meet with the Baroness. Baroness Merlot or whatever, Montembeau.
Life at the top
I don't remember
is
what her name was.
immensely satisfying.
Goodness, the stairs in this place. They really need a new architect. They have all the money in the world, you know, bottomless resources.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? Huh, I think not.
I wonder if in Parliament, if they're going to have like a robotic Margaret Thatcher. Oh, it's not letting me move. That's not good. I don't think the game's a fan of Margaret Thatcher, I guess. Because I mean, it'd be funny if it was a robotic Margaret Thatcher, because then it would be like an Iron Lady. But yeah. Let's go ahead and go to Task Manager. I'm going to close the game and then start it again. End task. It takes like no time to start the game up. I'm just worried about the when it last auto-saved. But I mean, we can just skip all that stuff, right? You don't have to read everything again. Though I'm pretty sure we're not going to have to. Imagine if we have to kill Arthur again. There are some things I keep forgetting to do or just not doing when it comes to this game. Like, I keep meaning to downgrade it again. And also, like, I think I have to redo the install process to... I think they did, like, a bit of a re-release. That just takes time. I don't have much time. You know, the time I have, I've spent streaming for you guys. Royal appointment from Baroness Brenda Beaumont. Got the name all wrong. Alright, she's not far. I think hang on, let me see. I have another quest. The Wogwump Society or Mugwump. Did I already fail that quest? Oh, Wogwump Society. Baroness, return to Baroness Robin Bettencourt. That is also on the cards. I have a head that I purchased that started that quest. Oh shit, do we have to go into the palace itself? Because, let me see, you guys got the
Maybe
royal
I'll
guards
visit
here.
outside the wall sometime. See how the other half live.
Look at this. There's a beggar. Oh, is the water safe to drink? Wow. The water in the fountain is actually not radiated. Now that's high class. Can I get in? Someone's got to let me in. Oh, this door's open. You guys don't care?
Got business here? You should consider enlisting. Where did you come from? What are you doing around these parts?
The royal guards are all ghouls. That's cool. I guess they eternally serve the queen then. I guess the queen must be a ghoul. It would only make sense. Maybe that's why they were working on reverting the feral ghouls and stuff.
Stay safe, civilian. These are dark times.
Because Angel had
Run like hell and you'll be there.
Angel had me helping out a scientist who was working on curing the issue of feral ghouls, like unferalizing feral ghouls.
You'd have to be insane to greet each civilian.
Oh, they're Tommies. I guess their dialogue is that of Tommies. Makes sense. Oh, there's feral ghouls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. What are Mirelurks doing here? What's going on this way? Who's letting the ghouls in? Oh yeah, we're going melee with a Mirelurk hunter. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. This mace is absurd. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Bam.
Hello, I'm Bradley Fort Worth, keeping you calm
Time
and
for
carrying
you,
you
Bradley
on through
Fort
the
Worth.
day with the best of classical music
Get me
and
through the
comfort
day.
programming, directly from the BBM studios here in wonderful London. You may find yourself with a sudden urge to run whilst listening to this next piece.
Oh yeah?
Just remember, walk, don't run. Next is In the Hall
Look at the
of the
pigeons.
Mountain King.
Oh, they got horsies. Are the horsies nicer? I don't know, I think Camelot had better horsies. Those white stallions. Oh, there's a location just outside the wall, it seems. Can I discover it from here? I know I'm dilly-dallying. There's a lot to do. Let's go into the Palace of Westminster. Surely what's inside there is more interesting than, I guess, the Queen's hunting grounds. Or maybe it's the Queen's sulking grounds. This is where the Queen likes to gloomily look at the ground while dwelling and thinking on, you know, badminton matches and golf tournaments. I kind of want to touch the fence, see if it hurts me. That gate can't be opened. They haven't barred... Hang on. They barricaded the inside of these. That's interesting. Like, you can't leave the palace. Makes me wonder. Buckingham Palace. I love the segment where they played this. They played this while you're getting, like, abducted by Angel.
I wish I could meet the Queen.
You probably could. Surprised there's so much graffiti here. It's like, who would get in here to do the graffiti? There we go. Ridgewell Plaskett III.
I'm afraid visitations are by invitation only.
Royal invitation. I have an invitation. I didn't realize I had one.
Yes, all this seems to be in order. Come right through and follow me.
A perennial classic.
He took my invitation.
The term sonata originates from the Italian, though the word now has lost its original meaning. To me, it means quality, beauty, something the pop songs of today cannot achieve. And there is
I'm
no
glad he
better
runs,
proof
dude.
of that
Thank God.
than our next piece.
NPCs need to run
Domenico
more.
Scarlatti's keyboard sonata in F minor, K19.
Damn, they have like a whole labyrinth set up to keep people from coming in.
You're not going to last 1 year in Westminster. Commoners just don't have what it takes.
Britons never shall be slaves.
They have wigs.
Stop running around like a cock.
Stop running around like a cock. What are you doing around these parts?
I like his backpack. Yeah, alright. Where's the queen? Oh, it's quite nice in here, actually. I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, so she's right there. Okay. I kind of... Well, I say... Can I not get into anything?
It would take for people to ruin this place.
Well, let's find out ourselves, Mountbatten. Good. They did a good job. I mean, I don't know what the actual palace looks like on the inside, but... Could be this. I'd believe it. Oh, look at that guy. Ooh. I guess that's the queen. Oh, they have moisturizer. Bookcase. I'm on the other side of the bookcase. Here's the Queen's Oval Office, I see. You know, whenever I see the Oval Office kind of stuff, I always think of the Dr. Doolittle, I think, where the Russian ambassador and some like American general or something.
Maybe you should turn it to the right. No, left. You know what? I leave it up to you.
They start fighting with each other and someone goes, "This is the war room. You can't fight in the war room." It's just such a silly, fun line. Now that's a book I'd say is worth taking. Oh, I can take the Queen's sword. I cannot sit on the throne. She got turpentine in that chest. This one's the locked one. Said it's advanced, didn't it? There we go. She got cue ball, silver locket, and... Alright, it's worth it, I guess. Here's a textbook. This is the theater where they get to watch people eat, which is customary. It wouldn't be royal if there wasn't an elaborate audience to watch every dump you take, every step you make, every bowel movement. Somebody robbed this place blind. That one, oh, that's the crown from that Fallout 4 quest. That's a good touch. I don't remember the name of the guys, but yeah, it's the like alien crown. It was worth it. I like it. I like coming in here. More swords. It's alright. Not as cool as the stuff that Camilla has. Arthur, you knocked all of the hats off. They are free to take, though. I will say, you know, it might be something I might want to explore taking. Where's Arthur? I'm gonna give him the. There's that armor I wanted to give him. I forgot
I'm
to.
not a pack mule. You know that, right?
I was gonna give him Lancelot's armor. Baron armor. There you go. Oh, he doesn't equip it? Ah. I guess he has to look classy. Is this the wrong way in? This looks like the good part. Fuck. I spent enough time dilly-dallying. Oh, hey, this is that staircase. Okay. I see. There she is. The Baroness.
Don't you get tired of all this walking about?
I feel like it would be the proper question to ask her when she's expecting. I didn't realize there were guards here. They do wear these very discreet outfits.
That was
Was I in this room?
Scarlatti's keyboard sonata in F minor, K19.
Okay. I've thoroughly explored the Palace of Westminster,
Many
everybody.
believe there to be a hidden
Smythe
melody
told
in
me
the
of
following
your
tune.
arrival.
I say we should
Man,
all
she's
learn
quieter
to
than
be
the radio.
content with what we have. Up next, Edward Elgar.
Smythe told me of your arrival.
Yes, ma'am. Then you know what we need. Time is precious. Please produce the royal appointment immediately.
I'm afraid I cannot oblige you. Smythe seemed reticent to commit to the request to paper. That in itself caused a little apprehension. The requested document is not a trifling matter. In fact, even requesting it is a serious offense.
Oh. Hang on. May I ask what your objection is? Surely by now you know Smythe to be selfless caretaker, a paragon of statecraft. I gotta use the bathroom, and I want to use. I really want to do that dialogue option. I see. Hang on. I see the charisma check, and I know that's the right one, but I have to. I have to. Your boy mom has returned from the throne. Alright, may I ask what your objection is? You know, Smythe is a man with a long memory. As such, he remembers his friends. Don't make me chin you, you fucking witch. Alright, may I ask your objection is? Surely by now you know Smythe to be a selfless caretaker, a paragon of statecraft.
I agree with you, which is exactly why I have to reject this request.
Damn it.
They know, better than anyone, the reason for orders and procedures. We cannot make an exception for anybody.
Hang on. Let's see, I can look away from this conversation. Come on, come on. There we go. I wanted to listen to her. Hang on. I want to listen to that. Where is it? Didn't even occur to me. Blackmail tape there. Oh, I can't listen to it. Damn.
Smythe told me of your arrival.
Alright, let's just do this correctly. Then you know what we need.
I'm afraid I cannot oblige you. Smythe seemed reticent to commit to the request to paper. That in itself caused a little apprehension.
Wait a second. Let me go to settings, see if I sometime turn the voice down or something. No, it's full volume. Let's turn the master all the way up.
The requested document is not a trifling matter. In fact, even requesting it is a serious offense.
Let's see. Alright, let's give her the blackmail tape. Charisma 5, blackmail tape. Your choice is your own, but it comes with consequences. Smythe has instructed that this holodisc be made public.
I was so careful. Please. You can't. You'd ruin my family.
She honestly seems like the type that would. Just looking at her, she looks like she'd be into a Thames folk. Let's see. We would prefer discretion, but it's conditional. It is your prerogative to save your marriage. It is our prerogative to save London. Let's see. You were the one who chose to break the covenant between man and wife. Let's do this one. Second one.
Fine. I don't agree with your methods, but this really is what's best for us all. Here is your decree. I cannot provide the seal, as you know. I can only hope that Smythe doesn't destroy everything we've built here in London. Given the lengths you're willing to go through, I'm not so sure. I guess I can spare a few minutes.
Oh, she has more to say.
Fine. Are you beggars ever going to leave me alone?
Honestly, being a beggar in Westminster would probably be better off than being anyone outside of Westminster. Unless you end up getting, like, your skull kicked in or something. There's that risk. But you have that risk outside Westminster, too. Okay.
A little too close for comfort, mate.
Yep. Don't mind me.
I don't know why the voices are so much louder outside of talking to people. What's with his pants? Is there garlic hanging from it? Or is that a normal part of the Royal Guard attire? I guess it is.
Run like hell, and you'll be there.
Okay, where is this guy? Alright, let's go to Wellington Arch then. Actually, for these next ones, I'm probably not going to fast travel, because it's fun walking the streets of London, you know? Streets of Westminster, streets of London. If you're not in Westminster, are you really even in London? Come on. Westminster is the Manhattan of London. It's the Westminster of England. I don't actually know if it's I wouldn't say it's the Manhattan of London actually. Because they have like financial and districts that are flashy and stuff. It's the historic downtown of London. There we go. I take it. Oh, there. It's tennis. Just get a young lad.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Oh, you are a tennis player?
Bothering me.
Baron Earl
If
Winthrop.
you've come to challenge me, you'll have to wait. I've just been bested by another bestial young thing.
You bested? I find that hard to believe. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let's look away. What was his profile? What is... Notes. Letter from Hume, letter from Smythe. Let's see. Step 2, right? Maze keys, no. There we go, cunning plan, step 2. Let's just scroll down. Alright, so ego and coercion. Alright, the Baron is a notorious coward, and while he plays into certain forms of sexual gratification, violence outside of this context can be a way to exploit him. Ego Baron has no motivation beyond his own gratification. His hedonism is profound, and he embraces flattery readily. This makes him an incredibly easy person to manipulate, as he is outspoken by his pleasures. Alright, and then the other two are not really things we want to lean into. So coercion and ego. Alright, I'm looking for someone called Earl Winthrop. You bested, I find that hard to believe. You're clearly no athlete, so that's not much of a surprise. I'm afraid I'm strictly here on business. Let's go, you bested, I find that hard to believe.
Oh, you flatterer. I tell you, I'm spent. Now leave off.
Intelligence 4. I don't consider it flattery so much as an accurate account of reality. Actually, let's see, I've only spoken to you for 5 seconds and I'm already annoyed. I can't keep up the act. Just give me the seal. Let's go with intelligence.
You've made me blush. I must admit, it's not done easily.
Let's see, charisma 5. Don't blush. You have much to be proud of. I don't think you're blushing. I think you're just got high cholesterol. Let's do the don't blush. You have much to be proud of.
Well, you are a delight, aren't you? You know, just before you came, I was commiserating the loss of my fine Scotch collection. Oh, blast. Just thinking about it has got me glum again.
Breaks my heart to see a weeping baron. How can I help? Oh, boo-hoo, little baron bitch tits has to stop drinking luxury spirits for a few minutes. Let's go, that breaks my heart. How can I help?
Dear child, what I really want is more of that delectable booze. How about you be a perfect dear and find me a top-up?
Let's see. Oh, I have a confirmed bachelor option here. That could be fun. Let's see. Why, of course. A man of your stature can hardly risk being seen imbibing budget booze. What'd the common man think? Or, oh, boo-hoo, little baron bitch tits. Okay, let's see. Charisma. I don't have enough charisma. I'm not your courier. Let's do confirmed bachelor. Oh, darling, I'd be delighted to assist, but my mind is currently occupied with acquiring that prestigious royal appointment seal.
That Smythe is a slippery character. How low would I have to be to sell myself for so low a fee as a bottle of scotch?
Yeah.
Alas, I shall exercise what influence I have to give you your seal.
There we go. Perfect.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Does he have anything else?
Sorry, I'm really busy.
He seems really busy. He's playing tennis. Can't interfere with that. Also, that tennis court has no fence, and that's just a pain in the ass, frankly. Alright, my next... I have to go to the Royal... Alright. Royal Albert Hall. Oh boy. Everybody get ready for a tragedy. A true travesty of tragedy. A true... something of horror. A true... just abysmal... abysmian. I don't know. Some horrific details are gonna cause shit to happen. We're gonna blow someone up.
If you'd just like to step over here. Yes, that all seems good to me.
Nod silently. You didn't search me. Nod silently.
Have a good evening.
I mean, I look like I check out, right? Oh shit, there's a show going on. I didn't think it'd be happening right now.
Hanging out with Mountbatten, huh? Be careful. You wouldn't want to inherit his debt.
Optional, make preparations for the electricians. Okay. Is Cecily Sugar. Can I talk to her? No, she's not conversational. Alright, so the bombs.
Oi! What are you doing back here?
Yeah, let's talk to him. Charisma, strength, minding my own business. You should follow my example.
Sorry.
There we go. Hopefully that helped. I have a flashlight, surely.
You're not going to last 1 year in Westminster. Commoners just don't have what it takes.
I took some drugs.
Don't bother. I haven't heard anything that'll interest a commoner like you.
So hang on, let's read the notes. Cutting plan step 4. Because this is kind of, I guess, step 4 and step 3 bleed into each other. Let's see here. Where did they put the bomb? Next, let's see, left an explosive behind the curtain next to the rear backstage exit. I thought it was right behind a curtain. Oh, it is behind a curtain, but rear backstage exit. This is the rear backstage exit. Requires a key. Oh shit. Oh, there's the explosives. Okay. Optional. Place angel explosives near her podium. Why not? Nobody saw that at all. Optional. Make preparations. Optional. Wait for the electrician to fix the power. Okay. Do I have a detonator? Weapons. I don't know. How do I set this off? Ah! Yeah, let's just run back. Oh shit! Can't turn my flashlight on while sprinting. I forget that. No, we're not going that route. Bad, Mum. Bad. Can I delay him any
All right,
further?
mate. I'm kind of busy.
What are you busy with?
Work, you muppet.
He called me a muppet.
The wankers you meet in this line of work, I tell you.
Goodbye.
See ya.
I like the Bobby's flashlights. Watch the debate.
Interrogation Interregnum. I am your host, Kisby Hunter. This week, I am delighted to host a
It's very
scholarly
quiet,
debate.
but
The issue
they're having a scholarly
reducing the
debate.
length of indentured servitude agreements. To litigate the issue, I am joined by Cecily Sugar.
Let's go ahead. It's Sugar. I thought it was Sugar.
Chief Justice's Chambers.
There we go.
She's a trustee of the 99ers, a civil rights organization advocating for indenture leniency. Ladies and gentlemen, Cecily Sugar.
Thank you for having me.
We're also delighted to welcome back a regular guest, a traditionalist noble with a wealth of military experience. Currently serving as the chief accounting officer for the Bureau of the Indentured Fiscally Terminal and Amortized Peoples. He is also the author of Lazy London and the recent follow-up, Pregnancy, Lazy Guts, or Productive Runs.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for the Duke
Pregnancy,
of Richmond, Gregory
lazy
James
guts.
Pritchard.
Or lazy runs.
I'll start with you, Miss Sugar. Do you really believe the fiscally irresponsible are capable of integrating into society? Do we not risk the virulent spread of mental as well as fiduciary vagrancy?
Imagine if they get into the schools.
Oh, no, I don't think anyone is advocating we'd release these people directly into the education system.
Not yet, but please don't kid yourselves. It's coming.
Roger, I can sense you'd like to respond to Cecily's ranting.
Respond? I haven't said anything yet.
The only one that's surprised by that is you.
Oh!
Miss Sugar,
This
if you
Duke
can
guy's
hold
really
interruptions
winning my
and
vote.
Wait until the appropriate time to respond. Duke Pritchard, please continue.
Thank you kindly, Kidsby. Very passionate, but unable to control their outbursts.
Apologies. I believe that's the minute timer for the opening speaker. Since Cecily used her time to interrupt you, we'll just turn it off.
What was I saying? Sorry, it's
Goodness.
hard to follow with all these interruptions. Ah, that was it. These ghastly reformists will be all one hears. Shrill, droning voices spouting ill-informed opinions on matters they know nothing of. It's very simple. If you don't want to work under a custodian, don't get into debt in the first place.
Indeed.
Indenture is a gift.
Indenture is a gift.
Friend of mine. Consider 100 years of free tutelage and guidance, and
I don't know what do I do to optional. It's optional to watch the debate. Okay. Notes. Where's my notes? All right. Liquidate her during a live recording. Participants of the show have been assessed. Strategy. Need to be liquidated publicly. Let's see here. However, the operative should be clear of the site when the device is activated. Liquidation is scheduled to occur at a public event. As such, there is a high risk of interference from the public. We would strongly advise the explosive device a reminder to... Okay. So I should maybe just
For a
like leave, right?
temperate, wise hand.
Now, really, I must interrupt. A gift? Come on, how ridiculous. These people are practically slaves.
It really is tedious to have to deal. Constant histrionic interruptions.
I agree. Miss Sugar, I'm really going to have to ask you to control yourself.
You've not let me say anything, so I must make the opportunity myself. Indenture is the new face of an ancient experiment, the sanctity of...
Whoa, I like the lights.
What a claptrap! That accelerated the reconstruction of Westminster.
I do miss the gentle pleasures of the gentry. The hot showers most of all.
Alright, I think we have to leave for the bomb to go off. Did it just go off? No. Hang on, let's go up here. I want to check out the Royal Albert Hall. Always like the name of it. Naming a hall Albert. Sounds cool. None of my hallways are named. But I'm far less civilized. Oh, hang on. What's that guy? Alright, let's get out of here. See if it blows up when we leave. Wait, there's more. Oh, there's a... Yeah, what's in there?
You ever make the journey to Greenwich Dome? I hear the rad's a killer, but the price is even more so.
I would like to check out Greenwich Dome. The rads are killer, but the price is even more so. I'm pretty sure it's like a bazaar. Like there's people that are there. Oh, I completed the optional part of watching the debate. Cool. I already feel enlightened. How far away do I need to be? Is it going to blow up the whole Royal Albert Hall, or is it just going to blow up the stage? Wait a day to attend Cecily's funeral. Oh, she's dead. Okay, cool. I missed it? Hang on. No, we're not reloading. I'm doesn't seem like she had a box cutter. She was planning on killing people.
I don't sell the merchandise.
I'm busy.
I want... Hang on. Okay, we gotta wait a day. We can do that here. Nothing suspicious about that. T. Let's see, what... Let's wait till daytime, at least. And then we'll wait 24 hours. That way we're not walking around at night again. Oh, hang on, I got a phone call. It's from me, Mom. I'll give it a second. Alright, now 24 hours. It's weird, there's no sound when you're waiting. I'm used to the radio playing, but I don't have the radio on, I guess. Alright, that's a day. Now we gotta get the Baron to authenticate the appointment. If anything, I feel like this would make him less likely to work with our cause, given his profile. Like, I know he cares about power and all that stuff, but I feel like this is less a show of power as it is in a slap to the face. And betrayal. Showing him why he shouldn't work with us. What do you fellas think? Those in the chat and in the comments. Be sure to like the stream as well. It helps me out. There's also a donation link in the chat and description if anybody would like to help the channel. Or your boy mom. Look at that. That's a beautiful church.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Westminster Abbey.
Have you ever pondered the meaning of true beauty?
Look at that.
Me neither.
I like that they made it just a texture, you know? They could have made it like an engraving, but that would have been so much more time and effort. And I think it has the same effect. It looks good enough for me. You got a bunch of lamps. Oh, I see. They're candle lamps. Baron. Oh, there's her coffin. The poor lady.
Can I help you?
Yes. Can you sign this? I need you to sign these documents in the following places. Here, here, and here.
What's this about? Smythe? The civil servant? This is highly irregular, not to mention socially inappropriate. Can't you see? I'm mourning the death of a close colleague and dear friend. Meaningless slaughter. A prodigious talent extinguished.
Let's see. A light that threatened to burn out of control eventually. Tragic what happened to Cecily, but there is a danger in radicalism. Best to err on the side of caution, yes, Mr. Honeysett. Let's go with the light that threatened to burn out of control eventually.
You're implying you did this?
Finger guns. I'm telling you. Another tragic death in unstable times. I'd urge you to stabilize the situation.
Very well. I understand. There you go. More power to the faceless, unaccountable bureaucracy. Did it necessitate the death of a gifted young woman?
Maybe not, but it was a lot of fun. The destiny of a maverick is an early end. There's only safety in the status quo. Killing people is fun. Smythe's judgment is impeccable. I trust you remember that.
I hope you're correct. Now, let me return to mourning.
I hate this.
God save us.
All right.
An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
He still took the time to insult me. Lovely. Oh, they have an overdue book? What are they doing stealing books from the library and church? Another book? Another overdue book. These churches and their overdue books. It's blasphemy. Don't they have enough books? I'm just curious. I like looking around, you know. Alright. Let's roll out. I keep pulling my weapon out. It's my mistake. Alright, gentlemen. Where are we going next? Hand off the royal appointment to the Prime Minister. Alright, I think we have to do that another time, gentlemen. Because, yeah, I have to get to church soon. And I think this is going to be a thing. So maybe we'll do it later tonight or tomorrow. But I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.